What's up, guys? This is Dave from DraftDashboard.com. Here are my DFS picks for MLB Sunday, September 1st. These picks apply for DraftKings and FanDuel. Before I get started, please drop a like on this video and hit that red subscribe button and hit that bell icon so you don't miss our new videos. All right, let's dive right into the pitcher position. Today, I'm liking Bailey Ober from the Minnesota Twins. He's got a stellar dash rank of 100. Ober is facing the 21st worst batting team, the Toronto Blue Jays. With his .628 OPS versus lefties and .737 OPS versus righties, he throws his best ball to lefty batters and is up against 5 of them tonight. Another key stat, Toronto has a .172 batting average against Ober with only 5 hits in 29 pitches. He brings a lot to the table with his average of 17 fantasy points per game and consistent performance metrics. So I like Bailey Ober here versus the Blue Jays. Next up, let's break down our catcher position. Victor Caratini of the Houston Astros looks like a solid pick against Kansas City. Caratini bats significantly better against right-handed pitchers, boasting a .745 OPS against them. Facing a middle-of-the-pack pitcher, his dash rank of 83 and 18% batting advantage makes him a noteworthy choice. He's priced at $2,900 DraftKings salary, making him a decent value play. So I like Victor Caratini here versus Kansas City. For the first base position, let's pivot to Andres Chaparro from the Washington Nationals, who carries a dash rank of 91. Chaparro has a 35% batting advantage and is facing the Chicago Cubs. Although he hasn't faced the Cubs pitcher yet, he's on a hot streak, scoring 14, 7, and 2 fantasy points in his last 3 games. Priced at just $2,700, he provides a lot of upside for your lineup. So I like Andres Chaparro here versus the Cubs. Moving to second base, Brandon Lowe from the Tampa Bay Rays stands out. Although he's facing a good pitching team, his past performance indicates potential, especially with a dash rank of 60 and his ability to hit that specific pitcher well. Lowe has a .813 OPS against right-handed pitchers and has previously hit .429 with a 1.643 OPS against the pitcher in tonight's game. Priced at $4,900 DraftKings salary, he's certainly a risky but high-reward pick. Based on his batting advantage of 37%, I like Brandon Lowe here versus the San Diego Padres. Now on to third base, Royce Lewis from the Minnesota Twins has caught my eye. With a dash rank of 89, Lewis is facing the 22nd worst overall defense, the Blue Jays. He has yet to face tonight's pitcher, but with an OPS of .968 versus righties, he holds a 19% batting advantage. Recently scoring 5, 3, and 0 points in his last 3 games, Royce seems poised to make an impact. At $5,100 DraftKings salary, he's worth considering, so I like Royce Lewis here versus the Blue Jays. Next, let's take a look at shortstop. Corey Seager from the Texas Rangers has a top-rated dash rank of 100 and a 1.078 OPS against right-handed pitchers. Despite facing an average pitcher in Oakland, Seager's consistent performance and impressive statistics make him a prime choice. With a batting advantage of 18%, this pick looks promising. He's priced at $5,600 DraftKings salary. So, I like Corey Seager here versus Oakland. Last but not least, for the outfielder position, Brent Rooker of the Oakland Athletics ticks many boxes. Rooker boasts a dash rank of 100 and is set to face the Texas Rangers. His OPS stands at .873 against left-handed pitchers, making him a reliable option. With 33 home runs and a batting average of .289, he's really showing solid performance metrics. Rooker has recently put up 15, 32, and 11 fantasy points in his last 3 games, justifying his $6,000 DraftKings salary. So, I like Brent Rooker here versus Texas. Before I continue with the picks, remember you can try all these daily fantasy tools for yourself by clicking the link in the description of this video. Okay, back to the picks. Alright, for a value play in the pitcher position, Walter Pennington from the Texas Rangers is worth mentioning. Even though he has an average dash rank of 54, facing Oakland's 16th ranked batting team gives him some potential upside. While he's given up a hit in his 2 pitches against them, Pennington's recent scores, 13, 4, and 7 fantasy points, suggest some consistency. Priced at $4,000, he provides risk-reward flexibility for your lineup, so I like Walter Pennington here versus Oakland. For a value catcher option, Consider Corey Lee of the Chicago White Sox. While he is facing a good pitching team, his dash rank of 20 and price of $2,300 make him a low-cost option that could potentially overperform. He has recently scored 5, 3, and 2 fantasy points in his last 3 games, so as a cheap flyer, Corey Lee could be a worthwhile scratcher pick. For a mid-tier second base option, Ildemaro Vargas from the Washington Nationals has a dash rank of 54. Facing the Cubs, Vargas shows a 27% batting advantage, which is significant. Priced at $2,600, he averaged 5 fantasy points per game on the season, scoring 10, 3, and 6 fantasy points in his last 3 games. He offers a solid value, so I like Ildemaro Vargas here versus the Cubs. For third base, check out Jose Tena of the Washington Nationals with a dash rank of 79. Tena's price is $2,500, and he has an excellent 50% batting advantage. He's had a strong last few games, scoring 13, 9, and 3 points. So I like Jose Tena here versus the Cubs. For low-cost shortstop options, Brayan Rocchio of the Cleveland Guardians has a dash rank of 46 and is priced at $2,300. Facing the 12th-ranked Pittsburgh defense, Rocchio shows a batting advantage of 40% and recently scored 0, 5, and 0 fantasy points in his last 3 games. He's a low-risk/high-reward option. So, I like Brayan Rocchio here versus Pittsburgh. Lastly, for a value outfielder, Trevor Larnach from the Minnesota Twins has a dash rank of 80. Larnach is priced at $3,100 and shows a 46% batting advantage against Toronto. Although he's been quiet recently with 0, 2, and 0 fantasy points in his last 3 games, Larnach could be a sneaky value play to round out your lineup. So I like Trevor Larnach here versus Toronto. If you want to try all these daily fantasy tools for yourself, click the link in the description below this video or just go to draft-dashboard.com. You can leverage our DFS lineup optimizer to build quality lineups using our picks and your own custom player pool. Click the link and try out these daily fantasy tools right now. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to the channel. Oh, and comment below with your favorite player for this MLB slate. I love to hear what you guys have to think. Thanks again and good luck.